Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0443 refers to a malfunction in the evaporative emission control system, specifically in the Canister Purge valve circuit. This component plays a crucial role in managing fuel vapors from the fuel tank to reduce emissions and maintain overall engine performance. Located in the engine compartment, the EVAP canister purge valve is responsible for allowing the engine to draw in fuel vapors from the charcoal canister when conditions are suitable. When the PCM or powertrain control module detects that the return signal from the valve does not align with the expected output signal, it sets the P0443 code. This can happen due to issues in the valve itself, the surrounding circuitry, or the PCM. The diagnostic process consists of several systematic inspection steps to identify the faults leading to this DTC. The error related to DTC P0443 concerns the evaporative emission control system, which aims to prevent fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere. The primary component involved is the EVAP canister purge valve, found in the engine compartment. This valve controls the flow of fuel vapors from the EVAP canister to the intake manifold when the engine is under certain operating conditions. If the powertrain control module, abbreviated as PCM, detects that the valve's operational feedback is inconsistent with its commanded output, it determines that there is a malfunction and stores the P0443 code. This malfunction can affect the vehicle's emissions performance and may also lead to poor fuel efficiency. Various causes may lead to the triggering of the DTC P0443 code. A likely reason is a faulty EVAP canister purge valve itself, which might be stuck or not functioning correctly, causing the PCM to detect an abnormality in its signals. Additionally, there may be damage within the external circuitry connected to the valve, which can disrupt proper operation. Problems in the PCM, the electronic control unit of the vehicle that manages performance and emissions, could also cause this error. Each of these potential faults must be systematically inspected to determine the root cause of the diagnostic trouble code. The DTC P0443 can manifest several symptoms that can affect the vehicle's performance. One immediate sign is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, indicating an issue that requires attention. Drivers may also notice a drop in fuel efficiency as the EVAP system seeks to manage vapor emissions effectively. If the malfunction leads to excessive emissions, the vehicle could potentially fail emissions testing, causing complications for the driver. While these symptoms can vary from vehicle to vehicle, they commonly arise in conjunction with the DTC P0443 and should be considered during diagnostics. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0443 involves starting the engine and maintaining an engine speed of 3,000 revolutions per minute, RPM, without any load. This means that the continuously variable transmission, CVT, should be in either park or neutral, and manual transmission should be in neutral. It's essential to hold the engine at this speed until the radiator fan activates, which typically indicates the engine is operating under a stable temperature. After the fan comes on, allow the engine to idle for an additional 2 minutes. This step helps to ensure normal operating conditions before proceeding with further inspections, especially as it may prepare the emission system for subsequent tests. In the second troubleshooting step, disconnect the 2P connector from the EVAP canister purge valve. This step is crucial to isolate the component for inspection. After disconnection, check the resistance across the male terminals of the connector while in the IG mode. A normal reading should indicate a resistance of about 23 to 26 ohms at room temperature. If the resistance has deviated significantly from this normal range, It indicates a fault within the EVAP canister purge valve itself. Such findings guide the technician toward replacing the valve as a potential solution to the issue indicated by the DTC P0443. During the third troubleshooting step, first ensure that the engine coolant temperature is below 131 degrees Fahrenheit, 55 degrees Celsius. Next, disconnect the vacuum hose from the EVAP canister purge valve located in the engine compartment. The valve should be isolated by attaching a vacuum pump with a gauge, calibrated to 0 to 30 inches of mercury, in Hg. Start the engine and allow it to idle. Under normal conditions, no vacuum should register on the gauge. If vacuum is present, it indicates that the EVAP canister purge valve is likely stuck open or malfunctioning, necessitating replacement to resolve the P0443 code. The fourth step involves an inspection of the IGPS PCS circuit. This circuit powers the EVAP canister purge valve, and proper voltage supply is critical for its operation. With the 2P connector from the EVAP canister purge valve still disconnected, switch to IG mode and check for power supply at the female terminals of the connector. The expected reading should be 12 volts, which is consistent with battery voltage. If this voltage is absent or significantly lower, it suggests an issue within the circuit itself, which can range from damaged wiring to blown fuses. These details are essential in narrowing down the root cause of the DTC P0443 malfunction. In the fifth step, preparation is paramount for inspecting the PCM. Prior to disconnecting any connectors, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to jump the SCS line, enabling proper diagnostic conditions. Ensure the 2P connector of the EVAP canister purge valve and the PCM connector E, which has 80 pins, are both disconnected for a thorough inspection. This will allow the technician to test the integrity of the power control signal PCS circuit wire. You should carefully check for any signs of shorts or opens, as a functioning PCM is critical for the emission control system's performance. The final troubleshooting step focuses on the PCM. After confirming that all previous inspection items had shown normal conditions, you can conclude that the PCM itself may be at fault if the DTC P0443 persists. The PCM is the vehicle's central computer, responsible for controlling engine management and emission systems. Anomalies in this module can lead to persistent faults and should be diagnosed thoroughly. If no other components are found to be faulty, consider replacing the PCM as the last resort, ensuring that the underlying issue causing the DTC P0443 is finally resolved. After any repairs to address the DTC P0443, it is essential to clear the code from the PCM to reset the system. Once cleared, perform a comprehensive road test of the vehicle under different operating conditions to ensure that the repair has resolved the issue. During this test, monitor the vehicle's performance, especially noting any anomalies related to the EVAP system. After completing the road test, recheck for any DTCs using the HDS tool. This final verification step guarantees that the repairs were successful and that no further issues are present. Preventive maintenance is crucial in avoiding future occurrences of DTC P0443 and related emissions issues. Regularly inspecting the entire EVAP system can help identify wearing components before they lead to failures. Checking for vacuum leaks or damaged hoses is essential in maintaining the integrity of the emissions control system. Furthermore, ensuring that all electrical connections, especially wiring going to the EVAP canister purge valve and PCM, are secure and in good condition can prevent shorts or electronic faults. Scheduled inspections should also include ensuring that the PCM software is updated and operating within the latest specifications set by the manufacturer, contributing to optimal vehicle performance. In conclusion, the DTC P0443 signifies a malfunction within the EVAP canister purge valve circuit. Addressing this issue effectively requires a systematic approach to troubleshooting, beginning with confirming the vehicle's operating conditions and proceeding through component inspections. Attention should be on both the EVAP canister purge valve and associated wiring, including the PCM. Regular preventive maintenance can help mitigate recurring issues and prolong the lifespan of the emission system. By ensuring that all components operate as per specifications, vehicle performance and compliance with emissions regulations can be maintained. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.